Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Mackenzie and I are here.
Yep, you're looking at my diamond painting again.
Yep, because I'm still working on the birthday present. It's going really slow because there's a lot of confetti in it.
A lot of confetti.
But I have until June, so I'm glad I started it in April. I do want to warn you, Mackenzie and I are not in the best of moods tonight, so you may hear an occasional language. And this,
mostly from me.
Yeah, mostly from her, but this isn't going to be the chipper, cheerful squirrel video that we usually do, so...
I'm exhausted. Work was hell today.
And there comes the language.
No, that was an apt description.
It was, yes.
Because I was hot and hurting and, in general, irritated with life and people.
Well, your company is a bunch of morons.
It's not even our company anymore. It's the liquidators.
The liquidators are a bunch of morons.
Not to mention a lot of our customers.
Well, they're a whole nother story altogether. Yeah. And me, I'm on the downswing of my mental health. I'm fighting some depression. I'm struggling with some not so positive thinking, but I talked to some people today about it, my professional team, and we're all just taking it day by day, seeing what happens, and we'll handle it as it comes. There's just a lot going on, and I'm tired, and I'm just trying not to give into emotion. But anyways, I said I'd do this video if I couldn't go live earlier, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because everybody was in Wolfpack's live. I didn't realize that she does one at 7:30. So, and I did have to sit in on that for a little bit. I don't have a webcam yet, so I wasn't able to go live. Hopefully soon. I found out from a friend tonight they took her tax return for student loans as well, and hers was a lot more than mine. She's a single mom right now with 4 kids, and so it really was a blow to her. So I think the government's just trying to screw everybody with student loans over.
They do that every year.
Yeah, well, this time it hit me personally.
Yeah.
But I'm trusting that everything will work out and that just that things will be covered. So far everything's worked out, and I've got some sources in place that can help me when need be. Not that I like to rely on them. I like to be on my own and self-sufficient, and I'm making plans to work on my budgeting skills, which are sorely lacking, because it's hard when you're manic, because then you go on shopping sprees. I've learned that when I get manic, I have to leave the debit card at home.
Sometimes she even gives it to me.
I do, because there is really no control. There's no thinking about tomorrow when you're manic. And at least for me, I know it's different for everyone.
And even though I'm not bipolar, I can relate because I am borderline, and my impulse behavior was retail therapy and spending, and I still fight it. Sometimes not so well.
I don't fight it very well either because that's part of my borderline. But when I'm manic, all control goes out the window.
Yeah. Hence why I have 2 crates of diamond paintings.
It's also why I don't own a credit card.
I don't have one either.
I refuse to get one. I probably could. My credit isn't... It's pretty bad, but it's not in the toilet because I am paying on my student loans. But I refuse to get one because I know that when things get bad,
That would not be a good thing in your
I
hands.
would be thousands of dollars in debt instead of the $15,000 I am right now. I'd be probably
And that is
tens
from
of
student
thousands.
loans, not
Yes.
like from
Yes, that is
misspending.
from student loans when I was going to school. I went to school for 4 semesters for nursing, and although it didn't work out, I'm still interested in the medical field, and that's going to be my new job, working as a home health aide. I found out today that there is a program where I may be able to get my CNA for free and
That'd be cool.
not have to work for the facility that provides it to me. So I'm going to look into that.
Woot woot.
One of the caseworkers was telling me about it.
Whereas I have zero interest in the medical field.
Yeah,
I went to college for 2 semesters for human services, and
she
then
finds the brain fascinating.
life just kind of fell apart, and I had to leave. It's probably just as well, because it's essentially like social work, and there's just no jobs in that field in Pennsylvania.
Rephrase. We both find the brain fascinating,
Yes.
but in different aspects.
Yes.
I like holding,
You want to hold the brain in your hand. I want to poke around in the...
I'm trying to think how to say it so they don't think I'm a sociopath.
You're interested in medical
In
science.
the science lab. In the science
Yeah.
lab, I like holding a
Not
brain
in the
in my
serial
hands.
killer manner.
Yes, in the science labs, I like holding the brain and the heart and the liver in my hands.
Whereas I'm more interested in what's making it tick rather than how it functions as an organ. I like the thoughts that run through it.
And to me, that's boring. I don't care about the thoughts that run through it. I want to know how the neurons and synapses, if they're firing correctly.
Well, I was learning that too.
You were learning how they fire.
And the chemicals and...
Yeah, whereas mine was making sure there was enough chemical firing.
Right. Tell you what, though, and this might be TMI, but having had that little bit of psychology background made my last mental health hospital stay very interesting. Because he was telling me about the medication he was putting me on and how it works on what chemicals and receptors in the brain. And I understood everything.
It does help because
I was truly able to follow along and understand what he was telling me as opposed to being like, huh? Okay, I don't know what that is. Like most normal people would be. So it's actually pretty cool to see it from another side. And maybe that helped.
Yeah. So it's cold here.
It is.
It sucks.
We had a couple of beautiful days, and
The one
today
day got
got
up
cold
to
again.
the upper 70s. It was gorgeous.
Mother Nature forgot her medication today.
Yeah. You think I'm bipolar. Mother Nature is 10 times worse. Because she's a teaser.
Yeah. No, Mother Nature is a sociopath.
She is.
She teases us with a couple of beautiful days to where we don't even have to wear a jacket.
Have you heard what Minnesota's getting?
What?
Snow, rain, ice,
Ugh.
hail, thunder, and lightning.
Ugh.
All in one storm. It's called a bomb cyclone.
Okay.
I think is what it's called. But it's this winter storm that they're predicting up to 30 inches.
Yuck.
Yeah.
At least we only had flurries.
Yeah, it's miserable.
But I'll tell you what.
Wolfpack, she says the interstates are shut down. I don't know where
Even
she
just
is,
the
but
cold snap and the flurries we had today really hit my arthritis hard. Pair that with the fact that for a closing store, we got 54 cases of stuff in today. And I'm hurting tonight.
she's getting old.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling her. And then
Wait till you have arthritis.
I do have arthritis.
Not as bad as me.
That's because you're 11 years older.
Yeah. When I was 11 years younger, it wasn't as bad.
Exactly. It doesn't help that you did scratch art the other night.
That doesn't have anything to do with my knees. That was last night, too, by the way.
But your hands aren't hurting?
No, my hands aren't hurting that bad. It's my knees that are killing me.
Well, you have arthritis in your hands.
Yeah,
too.
but that's bearable.
Okay.
I'm so used to that, I barely notice it anymore.
Okay.
I'd probably notice if all of a sudden they didn't ache one day. That's when I'd notice. Plus, carpal tunnel and...
So I'm still in a purging mode. I got rid of 2 dressers today.
One of them came out of my room.
One came out of our storage shed. Let me explain that we had 4 dressers in our house.
Yeah.
For 2 people.
My daughter, once upon a time, was living here. So we each had one.
And I had an extra dresser before I moved in. But I got a nicer one. So that one, because there just wasn't room in my bedroom. So that one went into the storage shed. And then it sat there for 3 years. So I donated them today to a program in our county that helps people with mental illness get housing.
Which I actually was part of that program for a while. I benefited from it, so I was very happy to see it go to them because I got a lot of furniture through that.
We still have some of that furniture.
3 pieces. 2 of my night tables and that coffee table I won't give up.
I like that coffee table.
The couch went, though. It
couch
fell
died.
apart. I loved that couch, though.
Yeah, but the coffee table I can sit on, and it holds my weight.
It's a good, sturdy coffee table. I kind of want to take that one with us.
Okay.
It's round. It looks like a wheel.
It rolls like a wheel.
But it's not like one of those wagon wheel tables. It's a little more modern than that. It's just kind of cool. And it's sturdy.
So we're really excited. We apparently have DoorDash in our area now.
It's not one I've heard of, but we don't have any we don't have any food delivery services in our area that
we have Panera.
Panera delivers your basic pizza places, but
Chinese places.
We don't have anything like Grubhub or anything. This is the first one we've gotten in our area, so it's really exciting.
And I'm broke, so we can't order.
Yeah. Well, we have till May to use that coupon.
Okay, I should start working.
Here, let me see it.
I should start working in the next week, so.
Yeah, we have till May 10th to use the welcome coupon.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm gonna download the app. We'll check out what restaurants are available on it and see what we can do. Maybe we'll be able to get a decent meal every now and then without leaving the house.
In case you can't tell, we're like hermits.
Yeah, me especially.
Yeah, we have to drag Mackenzie out of the house every so often. So
That's because I leave the house almost every day to go to work.
Yeah, we have to drag her out every so often to get the stink blood off her.
The what?
The stink. It's something my mom used to say.
I have never heard you say that before. Explain.
Take you outside to get the stink blowed off you. Because you're inside all the time, you get stinky.
Oh. Stink blowed.
Yeah.
Oh. At first I thought you said stink blood.
No.
Then I thought you said stink blowed.
No, stink blowed off you.
I do not smell. I'm freshly showered.
Not always.
I am clean, people.
She does take showers. I wouldn't live with her if she didn't.
And I make sure she takes one no matter how depressed she is.
She does.
It's like, Marissa, when's the last time you showered? I don't know.
Go get in the shower.
Go. You'll feel better. Maybe.
And even if you don't, you'll smell better.
Even if you don't, you won't offend people and make yourself feel even worse because you're offending them.
That's when I don't leave the house, though.
Yeah. As you can tell, we are very open about our mental illness problems, and we tease each other about them. Because if you don't laugh, you're just going to cry.
Again, I give the disclaimer, I don't mean to offend anybody who has mental illness. This is just my way of coping.
This has always been one of our ways of coping. Because especially when I was really deep in my depression, if I didn't laugh on occasion, there would be no way I'd even get through it. So I make fun of it. And that's part of how I got past it.
And my thoughts are, I can make fun of it because I do deal with it. If I don't deal with something, I have no right to make fun of someone who does deal with it. But I'm making fun of myself.
Right. I am very proud of myself. I've been stable for like 6 years now.
I've been stable for almost a year, which is a long time for me.
I've been off medication for what, like 2 years?
Oh, shut up.
No, this is good for me. I'm not saying
I'm
you're not
jealous.
ready yet.
I'm never probably gonna.
You're
be
probably
ready.
never going to be ready. No.
No, because you're not bipolar.
I only had major depressive disorder and borderline personality.
And borderline can't be treated with medication.
No. And depression, if you're on the medication long enough to where you can get yourself back into that so-called normal
Range.
mindset, you can actually change your brain chemicals back to where they're supposed to be.
Bipolar, you can't. That's a chemical imbalance you're born with, and
I'm not saying it can work for everybody like that, but I am very grateful it worked for me that way. I'm not saying I don't still get down, that I don't still have my days where I just wish it would all end. I do. But I also have a firm set of coping skills in place to help me deal with those thoughts.
And we are not saying under any circumstances that you should quit your meds.
No.
If you are on them.
God, no.
If you are on meds and under a doctor's care and you want to quit them, speak to your doctor.
Yeah. I went through years of therapy. I was on medication the whole time. I had group therapy, multiple different types of therapy.
Yeah. Do not cold turkey quit your meds. You can kill yourself doing that. Your body will go through a drug.
This was very planned out. And we weren't even sure if I was going to be okay off my meds. I just happened to get lucky.
So please don't do that. Anyways, now that we've been really depressing and this movie,
you can tell we're tired.
you can. It's
just been one of those days.
It has, and I don't know. I'm frustrated with people. I'm frustrated with.
Yeah, I second frustrated with people.
It's one person in particular I'm frustrated with, and I can't give the details on YouTube.
Right. I know.
Let's just say some people should not be parents.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
I see that every day at work.
I know. And I said in my other video, I know I'm reiterating, I'm sorry, that children are more than just a trophy. They're more than just something.
A government check.
Yeah. They're more than something to be used. They are a human being with thoughts and feelings and emotions of their own. And if you're going to have them, you need to be ready for the responsibility of caring and loving for that tiny person. And raising them up to be a responsible, productive member of society. Not letting society raise them to be a selfish, arrogant, useless.
Yeah. That's about
as
nice as you can put it.
Yeah, I can't go on. I'm going to say something that's not appropriate.
That's my place. To say the inappropriate things.
I know it is.
And I've been behaving.
You have been behaving. I'm just not in a good mood.
I know. This is probably not a very entertaining video.
It's not. I apologize. We probably should end it here before we drag all of you down with us.
I'll make sure she puts ranting in the title.
Yes. And we want to explain we are both safe.
Yeah.
We are not depressed to any dangerous point. We are just exhausted.
Yeah.
And I think any one of you knows that when you get tired, you say stuff that you wouldn't normally say. And we
I'd normally say it. This is how I release, so it's not trapped inside of me and bringing me down further.
Rephrase. We probably shouldn't post this on YouTube, but we're going to anyway just to entertain the rest of you. But...
yeah, this is how one of the ways I make myself feel better. We are
both in safe spaces. We have people we can call if need arises. And we watch out for each other.
We do.
We keep each other balanced.
We'll just go watch somebody else's entertaining video.
Or we can watch Jeff Dunham. He's always good.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have a great night. I'm sorry this is such a depressing video.
Sorry if it wasn't overly entertaining. But
I just wanted to apologize to all of you for not doing a live. I will do one as soon as I get a webcam. And I will do a proper whip and chat sometime next week. When I'm actually awake and not completely and totally out of it. So I hope you all have a good night, and if you want, like this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to, then don't. I don't care either way. Have a great night. Bye.